Okay, I got this. Oh man. Okay, so let me tell you something. Horror films don't scare me. Sometimes they do. I mean, usually with horror movies, whenever I watch a horror movie, I usually get 1 or 2 jump scares. That's about it. And I consider that not scary level. I mean, if I get like 5 or over jump scares, then I would say it's like the scariest movie ever. But, horror movies don't do that to me. I usually get, again, 1 or 2 jump scares. Yeah. But there's only a few movies that accomplish that. A few horror movies. A lot of them are very disturbing. And I try to find which horror movie scares me the most. The most jump scares. The most horror movie that I can't stop thinking about that scares me every night. And that is Paranormal Activity. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Paranormal Activity, it's not that scary. Yeah, it is. Well, for me. I mean, a lot of people have seen that they can handle Paranormal Activity. I can't. I'm serious. Paranormal Activity is like the only horror movie that really maybe had like 6 or 7 jump scares. That's like more than 5. Holy crap. I mean, it's freaking scary. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's very, very scary. There's a lot of jump scare moments. It creeps you out. It makes you think about it. It's just so freaking creepy. Now, with found footage movies, I like found footage movies, the found footage movie genres. I mean, like, for example, like, when it first starts off with Blair Witch Project, that was a classic. I mean, I didn't think it wasn't that great because, there's the shaky cam stuff, which I get, that makes the effect kind of scary, but, it gets a little tiring. It actually kind of makes me sick a bit. But at the end, where, like, the girl's right at the camera, she's so freaked out, I'm just, like, crapping my pants, like, that creepy. And Blair Witch is, like, one of those movies, horror movies that, I couldn't stand either. Just like Paranormal Activity. Except Paranormal Activity is absolutely worse. But today with found footage movies, they're not doing so well today. Because, everybody knows what's going to happen. Some sort of supernatural or monster creature thing's going to happen. There's like all this build and suspense. It's supposed to look real and all that stuff. Yeah, a lot of people are getting tired of that nowadays. I mean, there's like Devil Inside, that was terrible. Apollo 18, that was a fail. They're even coming up with Paranormal Activity 5. Really? Paranormal Activity 5? I thought you already did 4. Yeah. But Paranormal Activity is sort of like the Blair Witch Project. It's so popular that it scares you to death. And that's what this movie is. So, let me explain the plot. So the plot is about these 2 couples who lives in this house, which they think that this house is possessed or haunted. So they try to get all the haunted things on footage on camera. It's trying to make it feel like that this is real, like really real, which it really does makes it feel real. So yeah, I mean, so they're trying to find this demon devil thing that's in their house. A lot of stuff's been happening, which it's freaky. Just freaky. So, yeah. So what are the good parts about the movie? Well, the scary moments. For a horror movie, there's got to be some good, scary moments. And this movie's got plenty of that. I mean, this movie can make you crap your pants at the first second when they show you, like, a scare scene or jump scare. It's just very creepy every time. Yeah, and it is really freaky. I mean, I could list like some of the scenes I remember getting a jump scare. Like the girl. Okay, it didn't give me a jump scare, but it creeped me out a lot when the girl was like getting out of bed. Was staring at her boyfriend or husband or whatever. She starts staring at him for like hours. And I was just sitting there like, whoa, okay, you're very creepy. Because, I mean, if my girlfriend ever done that, ooh, it'll be breakup right there. Because that is freaking because it's just freaking creepy. It kind of disturbs me a bit. Now for the jump scary moments, the door shutting itself, that got me a jump scare. The guy getting thrown at the camera, that gave me a jump scare. The Luigi board that sets on fire, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't know that. Some of the objects from the furniture move or bang, make a noise. They do that a few couple times in this movie, and it freaks me out really badly. Which that gave me like I said, 6 or 7 jump scares. Like, holy crap! You finally accomplished being like the scariest movie ever made. So yeah, there's a lot of great scary moments, and another thing I really like about this movie are the effects. I'm guessing they use computer and some practical effects, I guess. I mean, they try to make this look very real, and I really love the way how they do that. I mean, it's a found footage movie, which I really love movies like that. Well, horror movies like that, especially Paranormal Activity. I mean, it just looks so real. I mean, that's the whole point. It's supposed to look real, and I really love that. The effects are very cool. What else? I also like the idea about no music at all. I mean, since this is a found footage movie, no music. No music, silence, and it freaks you out really badly. I really love that. I love when horror movies don't have music and they don't have that when that jump scare happens. You just bang a noise and then you still get a jump scare. So I really like that. That's pretty much all what I like about the movie. What are the things I don't like? Well, it's kind of slow. I mean, this is the thing I don't like with horror movies. They start off slow until they get to the suspenseful moments. I don't like horror movies when they do that. I mean, it wouldn't be a horror movie without those slow moments. I understand that. Every horror movie's got to have their slow moments. But, I don't know. It's got some slow moments in Paranormal Activity. I mean, since it's a found footage movie, and they're, like, recording this all night, I'm like, oh, it's so boring. But they do skip, like, a few hours until we get to the part, which I kind of like that. Another thing I don't like is the actors. They're just terrible. I mean, the guy is a total douchebag, and this girl, she is so freaking weird and bland. And she's not that attractive either. She's kind of like the unattractive Katy Perry, But yeah, the actors are very not that great, Didn't like them. They were just boring. They were just boring. One of them was a douchebag and stuff. So, yeah. And it's pretty much all I don't like about the movie. So, yeah. So, let me wrap this up. Paranormal Activity has accomplished of being one of my scariest movies I've ever seen in my life list. Up there at number 1. I'm not kidding. That's scary. That's scary. I know people wouldn't agree, but, it's that freaky. So, there's a lot of great scary moments and everything. I rather recommend not watching this alone, because I watched it alone and oh man, it was freaking terrible. I rather recommend you watch it with friends, so that way you wouldn't feel creeped out. Watching it with friends is better than alone. But the movie is really good. It's got some great jump scare moments. Perfect movie for Halloween. Terrible actors, but perfect movie for Halloween to watch. So what would I give this movie rating? I'll give this a B+. And for the scarometer, I'll give it a great A+ for the scary moments. But the whole movie itself, I'll give it a B. B+. Pretty good. Not bad, or neither great. Just good. So, my answer question today is, what is your favorite horror movie that gives you the most jump scares and just scars you for life every night? Comment that down below. Check out my other videos. They're really cool. Like and subscribe. Check out my Facebook. Please email me. I'm dying for a request for a movie. See ya.